Hello, hi everyone, welcome back. This is Dietitian Shruthi, clinical nutritionist and a diabetes educator. Today, in this video, let's learn more about the evergreen, ever-trending topic, how to lose weight. Today, in this video, I'm going to share few tips on how to lose weight and also how to maintain the weight you have lost. So let's get started. Initially, whenever you're trying to reduce weight, make sure you are doing it in a very slow and gradual process. Weight losing is not a short-term process. Whenever you're doing this, make sure don't keep a very high target for yourself. Whenever you're trying to reduce weight, don't keep a target like I'm going to lose 10 kgs in this month or 10 kgs in this 2 months or whatever the target is. Don't do that. Whenever you're trying to reduce weight, make sure it is a slow process, gradual process, but keep a target like a very short-term process. It can be like a kg or else, work in the present. What weight you're reducing now. That should be more appealing to you than keeping a big target and working on that. It can be quite disappointing to know that you're not keeping that target, and which will in turn increase your anxiety issues. So whenever you're trying to reduce weight, let it be a very small target for yourself, but make sure it is a slow process. Second point is eat mindfully. Just make sure you're keeping a schedule. Just write down whatever you want to eat for the day. Even if possible, try to keep a week schedule. What you want to eat, what you want to cook. Make sure you're keeping a schedule for the week or else for a day. That is very much important. So make sure you're eating mindfully. What you're eating is definitely something which will matter a lot. So make sure you are keeping a schedule for yourself. The third important point is proper sleep. Make sure you're at least minimum having a 7-hour sleep in a day. So it can also be like it is a very busy scheduled day and you're not able to make your sleep. But do make sure you are at least having 6 to 7 hours of sleep in a day. Because sleep, stress, anxiety, these are something which will in turn affect your weight loss. Many people do have a busy scheduled day, and also many others do spend most of the time on the bed scrolling the social media. So I would suggest you all to keep your gadgets 30 minutes prior your sleep far away from you. That will definitely help you out to have a proper sleep pattern. And for people who are stressed out with their work, just make sure whenever you're trying to make some change, it can be a very small minute change, but that will really affect your body. So at least try to make sure you're making it at least 5 minutes prior of your normal day's sleep pattern. It can be either your sleep or whatever change you're doing. It should be a slow process, but even that small minor change will help you achieve your goal. The next point is smaller down your portion sizes, smaller down your plate, smaller down your glass. So whenever you're trying to eat, it can be a plate which you take usually. So the portion is something which will matter a lot. So how much you're eating definitely matters a lot. So make sure whenever you're picking up plates or glasses or bowls, Whatever it is, choose the smaller ones. It can be the normal utensils we use at home, but choose the smaller ones. That will really help you out. Whenever you're trying to fill your plate, make sure it is the half of the plate should be filled with raw vegetables. Raw vegetables in the sense you can take cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, or else capsicum, bell peppers, spring onions, beans, any of them. But make sure whichever, most of the people have, the thing like they don't like taking vegetables. That is, I do understand in their scenario, because I do speak with many of my patients wherein, they don't like having their food. They don't like having the vegetables. Choose the one which is good for you. Choose the one which you like. Choose the if you're not liking them in a raw manner, sprinkle some pepper on it and have it. If you're not liking it, even then, salt them, boil them, have it in the way you like it. But definitely make sure you're having it. So whenever you're doing these changes in your life, to lose your weight, to have a healthy lifestyle, definitely make sure you're starting it in a very slow process, including very minimal of them, and slowly increasing the portion sizes. The next point is the water intake. Many people do take water in a very minimal level. So initially, for example, you are having a liter of water. So try to increase it very gradually. So it can also be like, you're having 4 glasses of water today, and gradually increase it sip by sip. So by the end of the week, you're only increasing a glass of water. So how it should be in a sense like, your body has to adapt to the changes, whatever you're doing, and it should actually you should actually feel the thirst. So that will really help you out to increase your water level. So it can also be a sip in a day, increasing it by 1 week, 1 glass, that is enough. But you should actually start seeing those changes. And also I would suggest for example, if you're taking a liter of water, from that at least half liter of the bottle should be lukewarm water. Because lukewarm water is again something helping us to burn the fat percentage in the body. So definitely make sure whenever possible in the day. Some people do have a thing like, they have to have it early in the morning or late at night. Nothing to worry about. Any time in the day, whenever possible, whenever you have, time to just go and have the lukewarm water, just go and have a glass of lukewarm water. You can also add in some people who don't like the plain lukewarm water, do add some flavored waters like mint tea, ginger tea, and green teas. Anything will work, but just make sure you're adding the lukewarm water part. The last point I would like to share is the physical activity, which most of us are very lazy about. So definitely make sure whenever you're trying to do physical activity, if you're very new to it, do some light walking, or else mobility is something which will really help us. So it can be like, we are in a busy schedule today, we are in front of our laptops the whole day. So whenever you're trying to do this, make sure at least for every 10 minutes, at least for every 15 minutes, make sure you're getting up from your place, having a round in your same room, or else just go out of your room, just check out and come back. Have a sip of water, even that is also really going to help you out, but come back and sit. So mobility is something which will really help you out. Also, people who are also into activities, try to increase your intensity of your exercises. Try to increase time which you give for your exercises, because even though 80% of the time is the diet you're doing, 20% of exercises do matter a lot. So make sure physical activity also plays a good role in your weight loss schedule. Take care, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Do check out my Instagram page where I'll be sharing all the details in the description below. Any questions and queries, do feel free to leave them in the comment column. Take care. Bye-bye.